This is design exercise practice for jewelry. You'll be working with one bug. Choose one bug. Make sure you have wax paper that we'll be using as tracing paper, and either a Sharpie or a pencil. The first trace that you're going to do is you're going to trace an interesting part of your bug, but you're not going to trace the entire thing. I'm using the asymmetrical bug. I'm going to trace an interesting part. So whatever I find interesting is probably going to be different than what you find interesting. You don't have to trace the whole thing, but trace a part that you find interesting. I found that part interesting. That's number one. The second trace that you're going to do, you're going to trace another interesting part using only straight lines. But Mrs. Connor, those wings are curved. That backside is curved. How can you do that? Well, you can either trace a part that's already using straight lines, or just use straight lines to go around the curved areas. It does not have to be perfect. And that's fine. So, I still pulled an interesting part from the bug, but I used only straight lines. That's number two. Number three, you need to make something symmetrical. Hold on there, Mrs. Connor. This bug's symmetrical, but this bug is not symmetrical. I chose the asymmetrical bug because I wanted to do what you were doing. Well, that's cool. I'm going to show you how to make something symmetrical from asymmetrical. If you've chosen the symmetrical bug, that's fine. You can just draw something that's symmetrical. And when I say symmetrical, it means the same on both sides. So if I were to slice my design right down the middle, it would look the same on both sides. So I slice this right down the middle, it's pretty much a mirror image. That's symmetrical. Let me show you how to make a symmetrical design with an asymmetrical creature. So sometimes I don't even completely follow what's on there. I'm just pulling shapes. So I have that shape. If I take my paper and fold it right next to the edge, crease it, that's going to be like this line right here. I'm going to flip it over to this side, trace back through, and then I unfold my paper. Bam! I have a symmetrical design. That's number three. You need to make a symmetrical design. Number four, I want you to make another symmetrical design. But you can either add or subtract or change, fold, or even spin the paper if you want to. So if you have the symmetrical bug up here, I want you to try this method where you fold your paper in half. So draw something that's somewhat asymmetrical. Oh, that's fun. The main thing is that you should not be worried about copying bugs. You should be concerned with finding abstract shapes that are cool. That's the whole point of this design exercise. Find abstract shapes that are cool. And I believe I've done that. This one's super cool. Looks like antlers or something. Whee! Or, so that's, if I did this guy again, there is an asymmetrical shape. I could spin my paper and find that shape again. Or I could fold it and make it symmetrical. Number 5, you're going to be making an asymmetrical shape, but I want you to add, subtract, or change. You can even fold and rotate the paper. So, something asymmetrical, we can do that. I really enjoy these veins in the wings. You can get some interesting shapes going on there. Look like fire. So that is asymmetrical. I can also rotate my paper a little bit. Come back in, find some more interesting designs to add to it. Still not symmetrical, which is good because you want asymmetrical for this one. And it's not perfect, is it? I'm okay with that. I'm not here to create something that's perfect. I'm just playing with shapes. That's what you should be doing too. So that's number 5. Not bad. Number 6, another asymmetrical one, and it should not look like the original drawing. So this one would, number 5, the one that I've done right here, that would count as number 6, but I want another one. So at the end of this exercise, you should have 6 different distinct drawings to take a photograph of, share in your digital portfolio, label that slide, I believe it'll be slide number 2, and you will submit that digital portfolio for this week's assignment. Oh, that's creepy. What number's the 6? All right. You can have a minimum of 6 drawings. You can have more drawings, but I need a minimum of 6. And I'm gonna post what those 6 requirements are. So the first one is a interesting part of the image, but not the whole thing. The second one is an interesting part of the image, but only using straight lines. Third one needs to be symmetrical. You can use a part of your drawing that is symmetrical, or you can draw a part, fold the paper, trace, and unfold. Number 4, another symmetrical drawing, but add, subtract, or change. You can fold the paper or rotate the paper. Number 5 is asymmetrical, but you will add, subtract, or change. You can fold the paper or rotate the paper. And number 6, asymmetrical, but it can't look like the original drawing whatsoever. That does not look like a mosquito. If I find that you have turned in the exact same drawings as another student, I will give you both 0s on this assignment. And I do want to add that that is called plagiarizing, it's called cheating, it's called copying. And if you plan on going to trade school or college and you get caught cheating, plagiarizing, copying, you both get kicked out of school, and you both lose that money. They don't return the money once they've taken it. So you're going to be taking once you've completed this, you'll take an image of it so that I can see what's going on. You may have to go over your pencil lines if you choose to use pencil with a Sharpie so I can see your designs. And you're going to upload that into your digital portfolio and submit it for your points. And since we are doing projects now, we're actually working with our hands and our tools and equipment. These assignments are worth way more than Edpuzzles. Do not put this assignment off. It shouldn't take you very much time at all, maybe 30 minutes tops. So just sit down, rip the Band-Aid off, and get it done. If you have questions, please text or call my Google Voice number, or you can email me and schedule a personal one-on-one Zoom. So, any questions, hit me up. Later.